This is the Cholo News Report for Thursday 25 January 2018. North Korea calls for reunification with South Korea. The North's official news agency said military tension on the Korean peninsula was a fundamental obstacle to the improvement of inter-Korean relations. It added that joint military drills with outside forces were unhelpful when better relations between North and South Korea were being sought. The unification flag, which features the entire peninsula and surrounding islands in blue on a white background, was last used in 2006 at the Winter Olympics in Italy. Attackers detonate explosives before storming the offices of the Save the Children charity in the eastern Afghan city of Jalalabad. An eyewitness who was inside the compound at the time told AFP news agency that he saw a gunman hitting the main gate with a rocket-propelled grenade. The Islamic State group said in a message on its news outlet Amaq that 3 attackers and an explosive-laden car had targeted British, Swedish and Afghan institutions in Jalalabad. The UN's mission in Afghanistan said attacks directed at civilians or aid organizations are clear violations of international humanitarian law and may amount to war crimes. British, American and German men are among a group of international volunteers who traveled to Afrin to fight against Turkish-held forces in northwest Syria. The YPG has released a video showing an international group of volunteers who previously fought in Syria against so-called Islamic State. Turkey views the YPG as terrorists and has launched a new offensive to drive Kurdish fighters out of Afrin. Lee says there is now a group of around 20 international volunteers who will go to defend the city, including Britons from Manchester, London and Leeds, and others from France, Germany, Spain and the United States. Several rockets fired from Syria strike the Turkish city of Kilis, near the Syria-Turkey border, killing at least 1 person and injuring 13 others. Turkey blames the YPG group. Some of the victims have life-threatening injuries, the province governor Mehmet Tekin Oslan said on NTV television. The second rocket hit a residential house, 100 meters from the mosque, and at least 5 people were affected by the smoke, the governor said. The U.S.Led Coalition Against ISIL says it has killed up to 150 militants in airstrikes on a headquarters in Deir ez-Zor Governorate, Syria. However, the group's Amaq news agency did say 14 people, including 7 women, were killed in United States airstrikes that targeted Al-Shafaa on Tuesday. The coalition says the group has lost 98 of the territory that it seized across Iraq and Syria in 2014, when it proclaimed the creation of a caliphate. The combination of intelligence and continuous eyes on the target ensured no accidental engagement of non-military personnel, it added. A dozen camels are disqualified from a beauty pageant at the King Abdulaziz Camel Festival, near Riyadh, after reports in the media about injections with Botox. A veterinarian is caught performing plastic surgery to make the camels more attractive. Rules prohibit to change the natural form of participating camels. In addition to the injections, the clinic was surgically reducing the size of the animals' ears to make them appear more delicate. It is sadly unspecific about what makes for handsome nostrils and withers, though it does mention a leathery mouth.